Dr. Ken Gordon. More on our April themes, basing and outlining our values for Centers for Spiritual Living. And this one is given to us by Dr. Karen Kushner from the Center for Spiritual Living, Princeton. You know, in Science of Mind, one of our primary foundational beliefs is that conditions aren't real. That what is real is the spiritual self, the spiritual soul within each and every one of us, and that the condition is nothing more and nothing less than an effect of what we believe and hold to be true. When we deal with this, when we look at this, and when we talk about dealing with conditions, what we're really talking about is the value of understanding and appreciating our unification, our unity with all of life, and how we transform things by transforming our own being and our own self. Dr. Holmes said in the Love and Law, here's the way to do it. If you're not dealing with conditions, you're dealing with thought, nothing else. He also said, in the Science of Mind, that the possibility of demonstrating does not depend upon environment, condition, location, personality, or opportunity. It depends solely upon our belief and our acceptance and our willingness to comply with the law through which all good comes. For the past 99 years, our teaching has been filled with overwhelming evidence of the power of thought to change condition in our worlds, and every single disease that exists, whether curable or incurable, has had at least one person who has been miraculously healed through prayer alone. George Bendel, on page 52 of his book, Now the Time, writes, "The secret is not so much in what we say as in how convinced we are in the words that we speak that they are true." He illustrates this story with the story about Abraham Lincoln. When he was told to have faith that the Lord was on his side, Abraham Lincoln replied, "I'm not at all concerned about that, for I know that the Lord is always on the side of right. But it is my constant anxiety and prayer that I and this nation may be on the Lord's side." What we find ourselves in a situation when dealing with conditions is we find ourselves being moved towards the need to be able to embrace a truthful faith, a truthful idea of how the world works and what happens with it. We know without question or without hesitation that life itself is a mosaic. We see this in operation all the time. In science, we have learned that every single thing has value no matter what. We look at it and we understand the value of a gnat or a mosquito or an elephant. It's only ourselves that we devalue. We know that we're part of this balance of life, and that when we actually step forward and begin to embrace our own divinity, to embrace our own beauty, to embrace our own light, that the end result must be a manifestation of that beauty and that light in our outer experience. Working on this, we work on the premise that the condition that we're looking at needs to have a different thought and a different idea behind it. Once we move into that sphere, once we move into that thought, once we move into that idea, then we have found a solution to the issues. Up until then, all we're doing is playing with the effect outside of ourselves. Please know that you are loved and that you are honored. God bless you.